from Coach Cheeseman that when you are involved in something like running and you stay committed to it, it will stay with you for the rest of your life. Being at Asbury now, I've learned that I will always keep running with me. In fact, I plan to keep on with it, especially when I want to be a coach. And it's all because of Coach
She's
Cheeseman.
a big part of my growth as a Christian, which means so very much to me. And I absolutely loved having her as a coach, and still love getting to see her every now and then and going over to her house and eating all her food, which unfortunately I can't do anymore now that you're moving, but I guess I'll just have to move to go to Texas, and just so I can bless you with my presence.
You were so much more concerned with the way that we viewed ourselves and we viewed our teammates, and you always made it a point to make sure that we knew that we were bolder than we ever thought that we were more courageous and more powerful, and that we could do so much more than we believed. That has stuck with me.
What makes Coach Cheeseman so exceptional is that day in and day out, she really exemplifies what it means to be respectful and be loving and be selfless. And I think that's really seen through the unity in all her teams. I think her runners are able to love each other well because we watch her love us and love the people around us. So thanks, Coach Cheeseman. We all love you a lot.
Hey, Coach Cheeseman. Thanks for always pushing me to do my best in all I do, and for always telling me that I can do the best I can in all my meets and practices. And you still motivate me to run every single day. Well, I try to. And good luck in Texas, and I'll miss you, and we will all miss you so much.
I'd say that the most important lesson would be just the beauty of endurance and discipline, and knowing that sometimes in life, just like in a runner, it seems like everything can be against you. Just like in running, you can feel like both your mind and your body are quitting and telling you to stop, yet you have to be able to push through those things to be able to reach whatever your calling is, or your dream, or your goal.
At a time in my life when I was very heavily leaning on Jesus' strength to get me through the next race, and the anxiety of running well, you made it so easy to see the light of Christ. Your energy and spirit and light were a constant presence in my life, and I'm fairly convinced that I frequently borrowed them from you in order to get through races. Thank you for being such a wonderful example of why I loved my experience at Brentwood Academy.
You always just pushed me to see beyond my potential and what I thought I could achieve, and you pushed me to really see beyond that, and I've really cherished that and taken that into my adult life. And I know that everyone's really going to miss you at BA, and just know that you've left a really influential mark on so many people's lives. And we just wish you the best of luck in the future, and we hope to see you soon.
Whenever Coach Cheeseman would come with her calendar to tell us about our really exciting workout, she almost always had her lip gloss on. And for some reason, that's always stuck out in my mind as just a great lesson, both in just embracing the fun in life while also making sure you put all efforts into whatever you're doing.
One of the greatest character traits Kathy has instilled in me is self-discipline. Before her, I didn't have a lot of focus, but she challenged me to be not only goal-oriented, but also to be resilient in all things. Thank you, Kathy, for molding me into the person I am today. I wouldn't be as strong and as much of a fighter as I am, and I know that many can say the same, and so thank you.
I never thought I would become a collegiate athlete, but you helped make that possible. You made me fall in love with the sport. Having you as a coach, as a leader, taught me discipline, time management, and that no matter how exhausted, fatigued, or in pain that I felt, I had enough strength to push through it, and to finish the race.
lesson I learned back in high school that I can carry throughout life is just the power of encouragement and positive energy. No matter where we were, whether it was the locker room or on the track, you always had some sort of uplifting word, and you pushed us beyond measure to be the best athletes that we could be.
That we know how to be a team, and any group of girls could have been a team, but what you really did that set us apart was made us a family. And I think that was a huge contributor to the fact that we were our first girls track team to win state, and that we continued to win and only rise up. It was a large part because we had you to lead us and to make us feel at home and to make us feel like a strong family.
What stands out is her, how she just knew and loved each one of her athletes, that she was able to push and challenge us to do our best, while at the same time being an encourager and a confidence builder. It's not an easy thing to balance those two things, and she does it perfectly. It's definitely a God-given gift that she has, and personally I'm so thankful that she shared it with me to help me become a better runner and grow as a person.
She probably pushed me harder than anyone else ever has, but I'm definitely a more disciplined and more confident person for it. You know, she sets goals for each girl at the beginning of the season, and you're thinking, there's no way I am capable of that, but clearly she thought that I could be better than I thought that I could be, and I ended up...
Things I've taken with me as an adult that I know I learned on your team is the value of teamwork and relying on others for support. I also feel like I've taken mental toughness with me. That is something that I know I learned from our practices and our races. I also very much appreciate all of the time we spent during devotionals and in our prayers before our practices and our meets.
I think a lot about how much I loved just that she was always running with us during practices, and just had so many great conversations with her during long runs where she'd be with us, and she was just such a great mentor and always there to talk to when things were great, when things were hard, and just really appreciated that about her.